I thought you didn't get up till dinner time.
Don't worry, I'm only up till Alveda goes to work. And then I'm back to bed for the page 3 and a pot of tea. Have you get any bread?
No, not come yet.
Hey, yesterday's will do. I just fancy a bit of toast. How Alveda's on rust or something. Anyway, there's no bread in.
Hey, did you hear me shouting you just now, bawling my head off?
No,
You know what you've got to do today, don't you?
very little.
Go to Manchester Airport and pick up Eddie and Marion, 12 o'clock.
Well, I thought they'd come back tomorrow, not today.
Today, 12 o'clock, now be there with your taxi.
Leave it with me.
Look, am I getting through to you? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you still sleepwalking?
I might be.
12 o'clock, Manchester Airport, don't forget.
Don't be panicked, women, eh? Why can't they be cool and in control like us fellas? Hey, thanks, boss. Put this on Vera's list when she comes in and does her shopping with you. After all, that's what I do give her housekeeping for.
I'm surprised you do that.
Hey, I've only just started recently, you know.
Good morning, goodbye.
Oi, where's the fire?
Eddie, Andrea can fit me in at 9 o'clock.
Well, you only had your hair done last Thursday.
So who's counting? Psychology, Al. Smarter I look, smarter I am.
Flaming muck you lot are making.
Rubbish. It's you don't clean behind that bar often enough.
I'll have you know, this bar, I keep it as clean as a nurse. I'm very particular about this bar, mate. Just watch where you're slapping that paint, that's all.
Talking about muck, where does it all go to? Have you ever thought?
You what?
Well, your hands get dirty, right? You wash them. Where does all that dirt go to? It just doesn't disappear, you know. It's molecules like everything else. And what about crumbs?
Crumbs?
Aye. All them crumbs dropping off Ethel's cakes and cream crackers, where do they all go to? I reckon there's a big cloud of crumbs up there wanting to settle on us and suffocate us. I reckon crumbs are a bigger threat to us than nuclear missiles.
Is your mate bonkers or something?
Oh, what do you expect? His mother used to play big drum in a brass band, you know.
Aye, and...
Yeah, well, she was having him and all.
That's why top of my head's flat.
Aye, looks like pointed to me.
Morning, sports. Sam Des.
Don't tell me. You're coming early to brew up for us.
How did you guess? Her worship's still ruling the world from her bed, is she?
I can tell you there's a little old woman up there making a whip.
Not one of your better days, eh, Fred? Oh, dear. Des,
Yeah?
do you like my hair like this style?
Yeah, it's great.
No, I'm going to third dressers. I thought I might have a change.
Oh, I'd like it anyway. You know that.
You know, you overdo it sometimes. I'd watch it. Love.
New hairdo, eh? It's like a spider spinning a new web. Very interesting insect, a spider. Did you know, for instance, one sort of male spider, when he's wooing a female, twangs away on a cobweb like Mantovani?
Fancy that?
Yeah, it works and all. She lets him, you know, but then
Yeah?
she scoffs him up. There's a lesson for you there, Desmond.
Belt or Bob.
This window's cracked.
Eh?
I'm just saying there's a crack in this window.
See, as long as you're back here for opening time on the dot.
I will be, Betty, I promise.
You're not going somewhere special on your night off tonight, are you?
Well, a girl always lives in hopes, you know, Betty.
Not to mention dangerously, if you're not careful.
Hey, missus.
Yeah?
Did you know this window was cracked?
It's what?
Yeah. You can just see it here, look.
Oh, I'll bet that's what the noise Mrs. Walker heard last night when they were turning out from the graffiti.
Oh, it's you? Thought it was Emily. You really have caught me with my feet up. I nearly said pants down. What's the matter?
Got a bit of a headache, you know, I feel a bit off.
Oh, you didn't sleep very well last night, did you? Kept feeling you thrutching about.
Thrutching about?
Yeah, it's what pigs do, they thrutch.
Oh,
Do you want a paracetamol?
yeah, please.
Yeah, love.
Oh, thanks. Go.
Why don't you go back to bed?
No, I'm not that bad.
It's a storm in a teacup, Ken, really. I mean, How long do people remember what they read in the papers? They read it in the morning, they wrap the chips in it in the evening.
Yeah, I know, but everybody's going to be expecting fireworks. They're not even going to get a damp squib. I know. I should have stuck to my guns.
And been back on the dole?
Yeah, if it came to that.
It would have. Listen, you go to bed for a couple of days till all this has died down, and I'll tell everybody you're ill, which you are. Sorry. You'll just have to grin and bear it, won't you?
Well, bear it.
And then what you do, you put the article you wrote knocking the graffiti in next week's paper when Mike Baldwin isn't advertising.
Is that what you do?
Like a shot.
You know what my greatest failing's been, don't you? I'm not unscrupulous enough.
I could have told you that.
A social conscience with a soft centre. What a combination.
You've got no chance.
I suppose I could always disappear to a health farm. I've always wanted to go to a health farm.
Can you afford it?
No.
Gone off them little cigars then, have you?
I don't feel in a little cigar mood today. Business is booming. By the looks of things, it's going to get better. Club was packed last night. I tell you, by the weekend, I'll probably be smoking a Vanish.
It's all right for some.
Wear the world, my son, wear the world.
Here, you've not been having your hair done all this time. Do you know what the time is?
Of course I know what time it is, Alf, and if you doubt about you, you'd come and help me change my frock.
Oh. Aren't you going to help her then, change your frock?
I know what I'd like to do for her. I'd like to lock her up till she gets this Des Foster out of her hair. It's all ended in tears once, but will she learn? What is it about blokes like you and Des Foster, eh?
What do you mean, blokes like me and Des Foster?
Well, you're like blooming bees at a flower show, different woman every week.
I have been going out with the same bird now for 17 days.
Oh, congratulations. Let's see if you're still going with her on the 18th day.
Well, will it be my fault if I'm not? By then, I've probably been waylaid and grabbed by somebody else. I don't always do the chasing, you know. Sometimes I am the victim.
I believe you.
It can be very wearing. You want to see the dark rings under my eyes some mornings. See you.
Do you ever get chased by women, Stanley?
Not recently, no. Just a fact, really.
According to Mike Baldwin, you should be grateful.
Ah, well, I am.
Hello, Stanley.
Your phone's been going all morning. It's getting on my nerves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's somebody ringing up to say you've won a fortune.
It'll be Owl in there ringing up to tell him what she wants for a Christmas present. Now, I'll have a couple of them balm cakes, please, and, yes, I'll have a custard tart.
Right.
Hey up, Pat. Being happy fat grocer might be good for custom, but you take up too much room, cop. Elsie.
Hey, just a minute, you're going somewhere?
Don't be daft. Whatever give you that idea?
Just wait.
You're right. She's lost the marbles.
Hello, darling. Hey, don't I know you?
No, not really. Sorry, Betty, but she'd only double booked, hadn't she?
Could have made another appointment, you know.
Yes, I know, but you know me and hairdressers are like a drug. I work twice as hard for a rest at dinner, I know.
Did you choke her off?
Didn't think there were much point. In this mood, it was like water off a duck's back.
I know. The gloss finish artist. Not forgetting his brush.
You really think you've cracked it again with Blondie, don't you?
Just going to see what happens.
Should I tell you something?
Can I stop you?
The time and effort you spend chasing women, you'd have been a millionaire if you spent as much time in some useful pursuit.
You reckon?
You know women have slowed down the march of progress by at least half, don't you? They're a big distraction, you see, to fellas, the brainy sex. If there hadn't been women, we'd have had sliced bread hundreds of years since.
All right, I'm coming. Hang on. Hello, Hasitana? Who? Oh, Uncle Wilf, yes. What can I... Marian's mother? Well, what's up? In hospital? Well, what's... Oh, no.
If you've gone off living round here, you know, I can always take you back to the airport.
Yeah, it does look a bit glossy after the wholesale Splendido.
Oh, it's on. Well, for now. Give him that bag.
Why?
Because you're going to carry me over the threshold.
After what you've eaten last week?
Could always take a legs for you.
Here.
Come on, hurry up. Now, don't drop me.
You're all right. You'll only bounce back into my arms if I do.
Stop tickling me!
Thank you kindly, sir.
And for yourself.
Hey, you're a tough. Hey, did you bring a lot of duty-free back, like?
Enough.
I was just asking. See ya.
We're back! Hello, love. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Oh, did you have a nice time?
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Weather was lovely, hotel was lovely, it was all perfect.
Oh, I am pleased.
And we didn't have a row, not one single row. Oh, well, I lied. Spanish dancer asked him to dance, and I thought he accepted a bit too quick. What?
It's your mother.
What's wrong with her?
She's in hospital.
Hospital? What's the matter with her, Elsie?
Well, according to your Uncle Wilf, it's a stroke.
Shut your eyes out. See what Father Christmas has got you. What's wrong?
It's my mother, she's in hospital.
What, she had an accident or something?
A stroke, my Uncle Wilf says. Which hospital is she in, Elsie? The General?
Ward 2.
Will you take me, Eddie, please?
Yeah, I'll go and find Jack Duckworth.
I'm sorry, Eddie.
Here, that's for you.
Oh, shouldn't have bothered, love.
I was thinking I might specialise in running holiday makers to the airport, you know. Things like that. Very lucrative.
Oh, you get a good tip then from Eddie Yates.
Oh, well, he offered, but I declined, you know, him being a mate and a neighbour, like.
Oh, it's all right. Don't panic. I won't go nasty for a sub. Quite flush this week myself.
Hey, well, as a matter of fact.
No.
Jack.
Well, it didn't take you long to get back to the physic, did it, eh? No. Man, your wine's not a proper drink, you see.
Look, this is a job, mate. Can you run us out of Berry, like now?
Oh, come on, I'm halfway through a pint.
It's Marion's mum. She's been taken into hospital.
In that case, what are you doing stood there?
Ta, mate.
Hey, what were all that about?
Well, something about Marion's mother being taken poorly, you know.
Oh, it's not very nice to come back from your honeymoon too, is it?
No. Hey, still, they come back together, didn't they? I mean, me and Jack, we come back from Blackpool on different trains. Scared we haven't spoken for the last 3 days.
You never said that you went to Blackpool on your honeymoon, did you? You always said you went to the...
North-West Coast, yes. The honeymoon was spent at the North-West Coast.
Should I collect some empty glasses then?
You can do a fan dance on the bar top as far as I'm concerned, Bubbles.
Now, Fred, you know your heart would never stand this if I did. Still, what a nice way to go, eh? Would you like some pudding? I think we can do a Black Forest gateau or cheese and biscuits.
Gateau with $1 for cream. Not for me. I don't want to spoil my appetite for tonight.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, I thought I might go for a meal. You interested?
Yes, I am.
Well, it'd be a pity to waste a new hair tip.
It would. One gateau.
You call that playing it by ear? Spending money on her? Me? I've spent very little on women. I've never needed to.
Well, with your fatal charm.
And my repartee. Did you know, in this country, in an acre of grassland here, in England, there could be 2 million spiders. 2 million.
I wish you'd shut up about spiders.
Well, you know it is when you've been wakened up and you can't get back to sleep again.
I do. And all your worries pop into your head and get bigger and bigger. I have to get up and make myself a cup of tea sometimes.
I tell you what, I'm having second thoughts about that graffiti club. All right, I know we're involved with them business-wise, but I never thought it would attract crowds of loonies. Do you know, there were a lad and girl playing hopscotch outside our bedroom at 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, well, they've been improvement after this article of Ken's is published, won't they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten that. Well, more power to his elbow, or wherever it is he writes with. See you.
Ta-ra.
It is going to be in tomorrow's paper, isn't it, Ken's article?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Are you all right, Ken?
Yeah, why?
No, you just look a bit under the weather, that's all.
Oh, I've got a bit of cold coming on, I think.
All right. Time of year for it, innit? You know me, I'll be coughing and spluttering every morning till next May.
Really?
Always was a martyr to Qatar, me.
Ken?
Hello?
Just the two very gentlemen I want to see. Would you mind stepping this way, please? This way, love. Right. What do you say to that?
Well, what do I say to what?
That crack?
What crack?
There!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can just see one, yeah, well.
Yeah, well, what's it got to do with us, Betty?
It wasn't there yesterday, but it was there today. After some of your customers had a row outside here last night, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, now, come on. How do you know it was one of my customers? I mean, did you see him?
Well, no, Oh, I didn't see it, but Mrs. Walker heard him. She only sleeps just above here.
Oh, now, come on. It could have been anybody.
Mrs. Walker is definite that it was somebody from your club. She wants that added into that piece she gave you for your article. About the wrong window, I mean.
Yeah, well, it's already been written.
Oh, well, can't it be rewritten?
Well, I'd have thought it'd been rewritten quite a few times by now. Aiken? No, I'm sorry, Betty, I'm not having that. I mean, it could have been anybody, couldn't it? It could have been somebody leaving here last night, even.
Mrs. Walker is definite that it was somebody from his club. And she hopes that you're going to be very, very critical of the graffiti club in your paper.
Well, how do you think she looked?
Not so good.
No, she didn't, did she?
Still, it's early days after what happened to her.
Yeah. She looks so frail. Oh, what a homecoming, eh? 3 hours ago, we were over the moon looking forward to everything.
Well, I'm still looking forward to everything. Nothing's changed. Your mum will get better.
Yeah, of course she will. I mean, like Sister said, it could have been a lot worse. She might have... I'm sorry, Eddie.
I'll tell you what. Let's have a quick sniff to the Spanish brandy. That booked us up over there once or twice.
Hey, I didn't know you were such a good dancer.
Well, you know what they say about well-built fellas?
You mean fat fellas?
I'll ignore that. Well-built fellas are very light on their feet. Of course, it depends on who they're dancing with.
Oh, I'll ignore that. Otherwise, I might just bunk you one. Carmen. But her name was Phyllis and she came from Oldham.
Phyllis, with eyes like that? She looked right into me soul.
Yeah, Dee.
Here's to Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Yates.
And baby Yates.
Oh, yeah. Have you got any idea yet whether it's going to be a boy or a girl?
Oh, of course I flipping haven't.
Only if it's a boy, you've got to get his name down quick for eating.
Oh, you have to. Hey, I'll tell you what. When it starts kicking, I'll try and find out whether he's got big feet or small feet. Big feet for a boy, small feet for a girl.
Can it sell that way?
You'll believe anything about this baby, won't you?
Well, I don't know nothing about babies, do I?
No, you don't. Hey, I'd better ring Maggie and tell her I won't be in work tomorrow. Eddie, we didn't find out the times of the visiting.
Any time the sister said.
Oh, that's good. It's not because they think she's critical.
No, I think that's for everybody.
Oh, I do hope she gets better.
She will. Of course she will.
But she looks so frail and old. Never thought of her being old before.
Hey, listen to this. My husband and my best friend have always been close, and it hasn't bothered me. But recently, they rearranged the furniture in the lounge and bought new curtains for our bedroom. Do you think I have any reason to be worried?
What are you going to advise her to do?
I'm not going to advise her to do anything. If she's that daft, she deserves everything she gets.
Do you deal with all the letters to Ken's paper? It must be very interesting.
Only the ones to the agony column, and not all of them. Just the ones where Ken thinks a woman's insight might be valuable, whatever that is.
I wrote to an agony column once.
Oh, yeah?
I just reached this low ebb one day. Well, my best friend had just become engaged to somebody I'd introduced her to, a boy I rather liked, and miniskirts were in, and I didn't wear one. My bust seemed to be shrinking when it should have been growing, so I got very depressed.
I'll bet.
So I wrote to this woman on this magazine, you know, asking how I could improve myself and be more successful with boys.
And?
Well, she told me to make the best of myself and become very knowledgeable about one subject, like cricket.
Cricket? Yeah. Well, that's not very helpful.
Not very. I stopped getting the magazine after that.
Hello, love. How did you get on at the dentist?
Well, he went in smiling, and she came out smiling.
What a brave girl.
It didn't hurt. Oh, well, you'll have to go for me next time I have to go. And I must be off. Rita will wonder whatever's happened to me. I was only supposed to be delivering a few magazines, and I've been out for 2 hours already. Aren't I a naughty girl? Bye.
Bye, babies. Honestly, that girl, she's a scream.
Mummy?
Yes, love.
Can I go and tell Auntie Annie that I've been to the dentist and had a tooth filled?
In the hopes that she might give you something, like 10p. I know you. Go on, then. Come straight back.
Bye.
And how are you?
Oh, so-so. I thought I was getting over it, but...
Oh, yeah, it's nervous tension, that. Early night for you tonight, mate.
Yeah, so I can be all clear-headed and clear-eyed, ready to face the music tomorrow.
There won't be any music, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna have to eat dirt, and you know it.
You don't half get yourself in some fixes for a grown fella, don't you?
Thank you. That's enough milk, thanks, love.
Black for me.
Thank you. Sugar? That was a very nice meal.
Yeah, not bad.
Have you been here before?
Yes.
I'm not going to ask you.
Good.
Wow.
Very thank you. How are you?
Do you know, I think we should have had a photo taken here tonight.
Why?
So we could have circulated it round all interested parties.
It's only a beat.
That's what I'm telling everybody.
Was a turn up for the book, though. Me coming to work the pub.
You didn't swing it, did you?
What, you mean as to the job especially? No way.
Would you have got in touch again after...
I don't know. Would you?
I missed you.
It was your decision.
Yes, it was.
But then, fate stepped in.
Oh, that's what you call it.
Oh, I'm a great believer in fate.
Pushing your luck the way you do.
So let's just relax and enjoy it.
To coin a phrase.
And the Street's back next week at the usual times. And don't forget the Omnibus on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And the soap hour continues with Emmerdale next here on Granada Plus, home of the hits.